Hi everyone, Richard here at Calvin Wazoo with another video, and it's a contest entry for John at Rock and Metal Plus, and it's a simple contest. He's celebrating, well, he's beyond 250 subscribers. He's beyond 300 subscribers now. I'll have a link to his channel in the Down Under. And I'm really kind of surprised that, he doesn't have more subscribers. Good channel, so you should check it out. Anyway, yeah, just the premise of it is show your box sets. And, any kind of box set. He focuses on, I haven't watched a lot of his videos yet, just discovered the channel. And but he appears to be focused mostly on hard rock and metal and etc. But he's got some really interesting items that he is offering for prizes. I have some metal in my collection. I don't have any metal box sets, but yeah, my musical tastes are really very eclectic. And so the reason I am doing, you can tell from my normal video that I'm in a different location for, the filming. And that is because, my box set shelf is like right here. And I didn't want to have to pull them out, and then, later pull them back. I can do it right here, while I'm doing the video. So I'm not going to show all of them. I'm going to show my favorite box sets, the ones that I really, really, really like. And I'm going to start off with some CD box sets. And the first one is this, all right, The Clash on Broadway. 3 CD box set. It's a great compilation of all their material up through combat rock. And I really enjoy it. I mean, I have the records on vinyl so that I can listen to, all the songs that are on the records. But this is a great compilation. 3 CDs and a lot of great stuff on there. Had this for quite a while. Another great box set. In fact, I think this was probably the first box set I ever bought. Is this one, B.B. King, King of the Blues. We are talking about 4 CDs, and from, it's material from 1949 up until 1991, and it says it includes 19 rarities plus 7 previously unreleased performances. And I believe this was issued in 1992. It is a great box set, and I have, B.B. King on vinyl as well, but this is so handy to put on. I have a 5 CD changer, so it's really nice. I can put as many CDs in as I want, and then kind of just let them play. I do that a lot, like when I'm cooking. This is probably my favorite box set of all, and that is this, Frank Zappa, The Hot Rats Sessions. This is an incredible box set. I have done a review of this, which I'll link to in the Down Under. What I really like about this, besides all the great packaging and the thought that went into this, is it breaks down the sessions, and it sort of deconstructs the music of Hot Rats. So you really, you need to be a pretty strident Frank Zappa fan to probably enjoy this box set. But other people who might really enjoy this box set are people who are interested in the process of recording, music recording, and the idea of putting things together. It's so fascinating the way some of the songs are deconstructed. Plus, there's like a 30+ minute, the original version of the gumbo variations in this set. But then you can also hear, learn more about Shuggie Otis, who, while not on all tracks, he's on several of the tracks on Hot Rats, and he was only 15 years old, while recording. But then hearing how the layers are recorded, and then eventually get put together, it was just, to me, it's fascinating. I really, really enjoy that. Also, you'll see up here, let me see if I can point to it. There it is, right there. That's the Zappa in New York box set, which is another really great box set because it contains, I believe, most of the material from the 1970, oh boy, now you're testing me, 1976 show, 1977. Well, you know what, I can pull the record out too. And it's the 1977. I believe it was released in 1978, but right, yeah, it was released in 1978. But it was, the recording is from the shows in, I'll put that back later, in 1977. A lot of extra material in there, and that's also a really great listen. A few more box sets that I really, really like. This one here, Gone, the Radio Gnome Trilogy. The Radio Gnome Invisible Trilogy. I found this because, all right, this contains the first, I think it was actually the first 3 albums that Gone released, which also became known as the Radio Gnome Invisible Trilogy. The first one is Flying Teapot, then you have Angel's Egg, and then you have You. And original copies of these individual releases were they were beyond my ability to purchase. But then one day, I saw this in a store, so I grabbed it. And so yeah, they remastered and re-released this. Oh shoot, 2015. And let's see, it would have been the last time I was doing work-related travel. So this would have been either 2018 or 2019. That was the last time I was doing any work travel. And that's when I saw it and picked it up. Great, great box set. Another really, really great box set that put together, although I do have some of the individual albums, is this Steven Wilson remix of Yes. So it's the box set of the Yes album, Fragile, Close to the Edge, Tales from Topographic Oceans, and Relayer. Really wonderful, wonderful remastering and sound. Just absolutely, absolutely brilliant. And this one is, Bob Dylan Live 1975. This is a great box set. We've got 3 LPs, the Rolling Thunder Review Tour of 1975, which I didn't see. I saw him in 1978. But it was a similar lineup and similar set list, excuse me, as what is being played here. Wonderful, wonderful box set. Plus it has not just the records, but then you've got this is pretty thick booklet, from the tour. Just another really exceptional box set. Okay. And then let's see, this one is a favorite of mine, and this one was a fairly new release. Although I have all the records in this, except I didn't have the first the first War album. But this War box set was a Record Store Day release a couple years ago. And my gosh, this is such a brilliant sounding set. They really did a nice job putting it together, and also the recording and pressing. Nice little booklet that comes with it. Just great. So it's a compilation of the debut album, eponymous album War, then All Day Music, The World is a Ghetto, Deliver the Word, and Why Can't We Be Friends? Outstanding. And then we're going to come to, I read this was a Record Store Day release as well recently. John Prine. This John Prine live, let's see, at the Other End in New York City. So this was recorded December 15th through the 17th in 1975. So great material here. There was some really great posthumous material coming out following his death, and they started reissuing all the individual albums of his, which was again great because the OGs, I mean, even an OG and like graded as good. So you knew it was going to be a noisy album, it was going to have scratches on it. They still wanted $50-$60 for it. So when they reissued them, and they're great reissues. I haven't had a problem with them at all. Okay, this is probably my favorite Neil Young box set, way down in the rust bucket. This is such an incredible release. I remember when I got this, okay, that we're talking about 4 albums, and then it also comes with a CD of the show and a DVD of the shows that these were recorded at. And I remember when I first got this, I'm gonna go, yeah, okay, I'll listen to, you know, one of the LPs today, you know, and just kind of gradually go through it. I was so blown away. I sat there and I played all 4 records all the way through. It was just an amazing experience, amazing box set. And then one more box set, and it's a Zappa box set. And this is the big box set of Zappa, the soundtrack, so to speak, or not necessarily a soundtrack, but it's got the music that was in the film Zappa, but it also has some other material in here, again, providing a historical perspective to Frank Zappa's music. We're talking about 4 records, and again, because of it's something that was put together by the Zappa Family Trust, it's a really outstanding box set. Sounds magnificent. And it can, you know, record 2, side 4, well, actually record 2 in general contains some other music that isn't Frank Zappa's, but either influenced him or music that he was associated with, either because he helped produce it or something like that. So you've got, you know, the track Ionization by Edgar Varese, which is, I believe it was Frank's first record he ever bought. And he was like totally amazed at this record, that this kind of music was out there, because that's really kind of where he was going at the time, you know, musically. We got the GTOs doing the Captain's Fat Teresa Shoes. It's just great. Then we've got, you know, some other material that, you know, that's in there. This is such an amazing box set, and it also, you know, goes from the very early years of Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. Record 5 is actually the original score from the film, so that has all the material that, you know, does appear on the film, including the live track of Watermelon and Easter Hay. Just an amazing box set. So those are just a few of my box sets, and they are my favorite ones, although I don't have, there's probably one box set I have that I consider kind of a dog. And it just doesn't appeal to me, and that's Rock and Roll Circus by the Rolling Stones. I mean, there's some good material on there, but it's just, anyway. But there we go. There are my box sets. So I'll have a link to the original video and at the Rock and Metal channel, and that John is doing. And as always, remember to pray. Oh, I got to remind you that I am on Instagram as NewsDude76. So that's NEWZDUDE76. And yeah, pray for the people inside your head, for they won't be there when you're dead.